This lesson is about putting notes on the treble clef or reading notes on the treble clef. And for this worksheet, we are going to start with middle C and work our way up in sequence up to high G, putting all the notes onto the treble clef using all the lines and spaces. If you'll notice, we have treble clefs here and here, so we know that we're in the treble clef. Also, all of our notes that we have to choose from have a treble clef in front of them. It's also good to know that we follow a line space sequence. That means that if our first note has a line going through it, our next one needs to be on a space, and the next one has a line, and the next one has a space. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to give you the first note, which is C. This one is a good one to memorize. It's like a marker. Right here is C. If you notice, we have a little ledger line going through it. So down here in the first space, we're going to put the C. I'm going to write a C underneath so that we know what it is. And then cross it out so that we know that we've done it. That is our C. This one has a line going through it, which means our next note won't have a line going through it. It's going to be in a space, and it's just a little bit up from that. So what is the next note up from that? And we can look at our sheet here, and right here, this one is our next one. It doesn't have a line going through it, so we know it's in a space. It's a D. Some people like to call that dangling D because it kind of dangles off the bottom. So that's our D. Let's cross that one out. Now we just have a space, and we're going up to the next line. So if we look to see if there's a note on the next line, we find one right here. So we write that down here, and that one is an E. See, we have C, D, E. And we've finished that one, so we cross that one out as well. Now we have a line, so we're going up to the next space. So we look for a note that's on the next space. And here it is right here. So we draw that note. Now we figure out what it's called. C, D, E, F. Now we finish that one, so we cross it out. And we've done a space, so we're going up to the next line. And we look for a note on the next line, and here it is right here. So we're going to draw that note. That one is called C, D, E, F, G. And we cross it out because we've done that one as well. Now going from that line, we're going up to the next space. We look for a note that is on the next space. Here it is right here. So we draw it on our sheet. And this one's a bit tricky, naming it. So we have C, D, E, F, G. Now there's no H's in music. We start again. So this note is called an A. There it is right there. Now our next note is going to go up to the next line. Okay, so we're going up to the next line. And we look to see if we can find it. And here it is right here. So we draw that. And we have our A. What comes after A in the alphabet? It's B. And we look for that note to cross out. There it is right there. Okay, from our B, that one's on a line, we're going up to a space. So we look for a note that is in the space, and here it is right here. We can draw that. And that is called an A, B, C. It's called a C. Then we bring that one up. We're looking for a note that is in, oh, sorry, we need to cross out our C. Now we need to find a note that is on our next line. And here it is right here. So we draw that note. And we have A, B, C. Our next note is D. So we finish that one, cross it out. That's on a line, so we're going up to the next space. And we look for that note. Here it is right here. And let's draw that one. It's called A, B, C, D, E. There we go. Finish that one, cross it out. I noticed I forgot to cross that one out earlier as well. Okay, going up to the next line, right here. Oh, here we go. And that one is this one right here. Now let's figure out what's called A, B, C, D, E. That one is called an F. So now we can cross that out. Our next one goes up to the next space. We look for it here. It's the last one left. Here it is right here. So we draw that, and that is called A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That is our G note. And that is all the notes on the treble clef.